Greetings, friends. It's the 28th day of the HaOmer, Malchut Sheba Netzach. Very powerful day, pregnant with opportunity for transformation. Netzach, as we know, is victory and endurance and eternity. It's overcoming obstacles, the inner obstacles, the outer obstacles. In the Pnimis Farim, they talk about overcoming the Yetzirah, which is essentially that which opposes our highest will in the world, though it also helps us with our highest will when we overcome it. But Netzach, to be Menatseach, is to overcome the obstacles, accomplish what we're meant to accomplish in the world, according to our values, according to our uniqueness. And I want to speak about three levels of that, three levels of Malchut Sheba Netzach. Malchut, as we know, is kingship, nobility. It's the aspect of plugging into Hashem's will. And in Usfartem Lechem, Rab Frisch talks about Malchut as being Mekabel Ol Malchut Shemayim, deciding we're going to take on the yoke of heaven, that we're going to devote ourselves to serving God, and through that we get empowered to fulfilling our individual will and our individual purpose in the world, because that's an expression of God's will if we're aligning ourselves with Hashem. So there's this aspect of, let me serve the king. Let me take on my will to serve the king, and let that might be my will. And through that, he will open up and open up the will of the world so that I can accomplish what I need to accomplish. That's out of Pirkei Avot. So that's very frum, and it's beautiful, and it's powerful. And if you can connect to that, it's amazing. It's really a powerful thing. And he talks about prayer as a way of plugging into that, and certainly meditation of, if you have a pathway to drop into God consciousness through the name, or through touching into God's presence, or whatever it is, going into a higher state of consciousness, and you can just plug into, Hashem, let me express your will in the world, and knowing that you are enabling me to express my will, your will in the world, realizing that the inyan, the midah of Netzach, is being emanated through us by Hashem all the time. And when we plug into that divine space, we're actually taking part in that. We're becoming conscious of it. We're part of that stream, realizing that it's Hashem's stream, the source of all life. Okay, so that's one way of thinking about it, is this aspect of aligning with God's will through meditation, through prayer, through taking on the Ol Malchut Shemayim, the yoke of heaven. There's another level that's really worth reflecting on, which is that Malchut is our sphere of influence. We all have an aspect of Malchut. Rabbi Nachman talks about this very beautifully, that some of it may be conscious, like, okay, my children, clearly I'm in charge. I'm like the king of the house. So that's an important aspect of who is connected to me, and who I'm responsible for, and who I'm really serving, essentially, if I'm being a good parent. And obviously I want the best for my child, and my children are my why. Why am I doing what I need to do? What is my particular uniqueness? Why am I doing it? I'm doing it to serve the people I love, and to realize, according to the Rabbeinu Nachman, that the Malchut that we have is much bigger than just our nuclear family. There's the people we influence all the time that we might know about. There's the people we don't know about. But the point is that every one of us, you occupy a position in the world, and there is a web of influence. And if you're living up to your highest purpose, if you're expressing your uniqueness, then you're influencing that entire web to live their higher purpose as well. And the fact that you're aware that these people, this world is depending on you. The world is depending on you to express your uniqueness. It's your why, and it's your uniqueness, in fact. And you could even think about, gosh, all these relationships that I have, the obligations I've taken upon myself, whether conscious or not conscious, are drawing forth my greatest good that I can give to the world. And so there's an aspect of plugging into who needs me. What is my why? Why am I doing this? And with that, I need to overcome whatever I need to overcome. May I be empowered to do that. So that's two of them. The third one, I may have forgotten. It's not coming to me right now. It was so real all morning. Okay, I guess this is what you get when you try to make videos. It's a little embarrassing. Hope you'll forgive me. I hope this has been good for you. If you are liking what I'm putting out here, I'd love to hear the feedback. I've gotten some beautiful comments with some of you or from some of you, and it really gives me juice to move forward. I guess in that way, it's like, okay, I'm hearing from the people that I'm hearing from, and it's helping me move forward. So it's the aspect of Malchut Sheba Netzach. So we should all be blessed to be accomplishing our highest purpose in the world and doing it through our uniqueness and being empowered by both understanding that we're an expression of the source, the power of all life, and we're also giving and supporting the people around us and the world around us. And so may you be blessed. Have a great day.